Shane Jones.
So there's a great line out of the good book, and it actually refers to the fact that warmth can't be generated alone. Ki te takoto tahi te tokorua te rā te mahana. If I'm not mistaken, it's from the book of Ecclesiastes, and from the Māori Party, we have seen heat but no warmth. There is no warmth emanating out to the broad New Zealand public. There is no warmth associated with people enjoying mutual respect, but there are ongoing accusations, ongoing reprising of historical events as if we live with them and under them as a yoke. Stop Māori Party, stop Māori leadership, condemning New Zealand to live under the shadow of made-up history and threats and exaggerations. And stop coming into this House, Mr. Speaker, to my relations. No, you are not self-appointed. No, you are chattering fools. You may celebrate the hikoi, but we know it was used as a recruitment device by yourselves and also the shawl-wearing green false prophets. Māoridom, no, as my leader has just said, the carnival is over. Now it's back to the grindstone of life. Put your hands upon the plough, look after ourselves. Stop all these false expectations that somehow through a hikoi, somehow through endless debates about the treaty, that work will emerge, investment will flow, security will be widespread. That comes from the sweat of thy brow, and I love sounding in this old-fashioned way because that's what's missing from that particular narrative. And I don't know about you, New Zealanders, but I've had a guts full of the fake feathers. As artificial as the political narrative served up day after day after day, as if the only way forward for New Zealand is to continually turn around and join with a small group of Māori bemoaning our history. We cannot dissolve our history away, irrespective of whether you regard it as having a bleak colour or a joyful colour. The future lies in front of us. And what about that future? One thing, Māori Party, Māori leadership, be quick to listen. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. I heard some of the speeches at the hikoi yesterday. They were definitely a non-climax. They were not befitting for such an occasion, and they offered no hope, they offered no integration, and they certainly offered no sense of direction. Of course, New Zealand First will be condemning the Waitangi Tribunal to a haircut. We are sick and tired of what's spilling out of those reports, which is driving New Zealanders apart, but more importantly, not rooted in historical fact. Secondly, we most certainly will be proceeding, Mr. Speaker, we will be proceeding to prune from the statutory foliage unnecessary references to the Treaty of Waitangi, sloppy references to the treaty to give focus, meaning and confidence, because without investment, without growth, without jobs, without confidence, we are going to go continually down on a slippery slope where there is very little opportunity for the growth of our people in the future. Now, I don't want to speak ill of the individuals who took time off work, pulled their kids out of school, marched throughout the huarahi, the roads, to come to the head of the fish. But know this from me, a child that is not educated, not well adjusted, is a child condemned to a very miserable existence. And stop believing that numeracy, literacy, and a robust understanding of our broad history is inferior to a day of a hikoi. Of course, people can enjoy their democratic rights, but those rights must be observed in the context of obligations. The coin of reciprocity has duty on one side and rights on the other. Māori leadership, it's all very good to celebrate rights, but teach our children, teach yourselves, obligations and an ethic of service outstrips rights. It is time that service was emphasised and the words of dissension were sent to Coventry.